Hello and welcome to Sports Strategies, a program that focuses on topical issues and developments in the business of sports. I'm Alf DeBlassis. One of the legacy venues provided by the Toronto 2015 Pan Am Para-Pan Am Games was the Mattamy National Cycling Centre. This state-of-the-art velodrome in the community of Milton, northwest of Toronto, is the only facility of its kind in Canada and only the second in North America that meets top international standards. And while it's the official new home of Canadian cycling, this venue is much more than just a bike track. To discuss the establishment of this venue and the long-term benefits of this facility, we're pleased to be joined by the Olympic silver and bronze medalist and former chef de mission of the Toronto 2015 Pan Am Games, Curt Harnett. Curt, thanks for joining us today, and congratulations on this spectacular facility with this special architecture. Tell us a little bit about how this venue came to Milton, because I understand it was originally not intended for this community.
Well, I certainly don't deserve the credit for this facility being here, but I'll take it off the top like that. Thanks. But yeah, I mean, again, with the Pan Am Games coming to this region, the organizing committee had their heart set on and was very focused on having legacy be a big part of that, and the ability to build and create facilities that have a long-standing impact on sport for generations to come. And the indoor, full-time, 12-month a year, 24-hour-a-day facility, indoor cycling track was one of their mainstays, one of the things they remained committed to. The host community for that facility kind of bounced around a little bit, and unfortunately not only the town of Milton but some private donors kind of stepped in and felt that their commitment to the sport would be to not only the Pan Am Games but to the sport of cycling would be the hosting of this fabulous facility.
Curt, one of the things I found interesting in my research about this facility is that this will eventually be the hub of a planned neighborhood, which will include interesting projects like a university campus. Can you give us a little bit of background of what the surrounding area to this facility will become?
Well, I'll speak. I mean, and that's what the town of Milton's been very, I think, leading, cutting edge in their understanding of the value of community centers to their community to make their town and this region livable. And they've committed significantly over the years, and they've got some great community centers in this region already that are at full capacity, running at a level that they saw the need to continue that building. The town of Milton, one of the fastest growing communities in all of Canada. So it's really one of those things where as an area, as a region, it's always been sort of the hub of cycling. Halton Hills and the town of Milton have always sort of been the hub of cycling for years leading up to this, because of the natural terrain here, the beautiful riding and the quality and caliber of the roads, the commitment that the region has made to any new road surfacing, having a full-on bike lane associated with that, a paved shoulder type of impact. So, in making this community and continuing with the town of Milton, continuing with their commitment to their community, this facility became a natural. And again, with the broader plan of bringing a university campus on site, perhaps expanding some of the sport opportunities that exist in this venue on sort of the footprint that the property this is on, really does, I think, lend itself to future growth.
One of the other key features of this facility is that it won't be strictly a cycling venue, but it has amenities for several other sports, and it will function as a multi-sports venue. Can you give me a little bit of background as to why this facility was intended for multi-sport use?
Well, again, it's twofold. Number one, the velodromes consistently have, across the board, been constructed in this manner. There are facilities, this velodrome is built off of effectively a model of many velodromes that exist around the world, and it's always been well known, at least maybe the best kept secret within the cycling community. But in general, it's a great multi-sport, multi-use facility, not only from a sport perspective, but from a community, from a concerts, trade shows, all of those types of elements. I mean, this facility's built to accommodate all of those pieces. It was a commitment from the get-go in the design phase to ensure that it had that capability. It's a very multi-use infield, multi-purpose. The nets can come down, so basketball game can be going on while riders are riding around the track. We're stationed sort of up above the track. There's a 300-meter walking track, running track that exists up here inside the facility. Weight rooms, fitness facilities, yoga rooms, meetings rooms. I mean, this office space. I mean, this facility does encompass a significant amount of. It is truly really multifunctional, multi-purpose.
This venue cost $56 million and it was built with public and private funds. Could you explain the exact funding model and how much of the funding was contributed by the private community?
Well, one of the exciting things that the organizing committee for the Toronto 2015 Pan Am Games put into place, one of the mandates is that any facility was going to come with sort of a skin in the game from a community that was going to host that facility. So so the funding model was effectively and very generally, we'll bring you 66 cents on the dollar, you come up with the other 33 cents, and you've got yourself a world-class sport facility of some sort, whether it was a retrofit or a brand new build. And that was, I think, that's a really important key element to the go forward and the sustainability of this facility, is the idea that that everybody's got skin in the game. And it was built with the town of Milton very, very involved into what sort of features and elements this facility would need to have for it to be committed to that. One of the great things that happened with this facility was the private element that you sort of touched off in your question, is that it was the only facility in the general build with all of the Pan Am game stuff, all these new builds and all the retrofits that went in, that saw such a significant amount of private investment. Almost, I think it was over $14 million came into this facility from private donors. People that were committed to the sport of cycling, very passionate about it themselves, and saw this as their legacy to the sport go forward.
Curt, thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to watching many world-class cycling events right here at this venue. You can have your say on the subjects that were discussed today on Sports Strategies. You can express your point of view to the program via social media using any one of these access links. For access to all the episodes in this series, subscribe now to Sports Strategies.